Zambia is from the southern part of Africa. But I want you to always remember something. Maybe you may not remember everything that I'm going to talk about, but just remember Spasiba in Zambia means Natasha. So if you just meet someone from Zambia, just say Natasha. It means Spasiba.
Natasha Buka.
Spasiba. Natasha. So as you can see, this is where Zambia is located, and it's actually surrounded by countries. That means we don't share any sea coast. So we have different countries. We have Zimbabwe, we have Tanzania, Angola, Namibia, Congo, Mozambique. That's around Zambia. And as you can see, Zambia was actually the name Zambia was taken from the Zimbabwe River. Zambezi River, sorry. Okay, these are just some presidents that we've had so far from the time we got our independence. We got our independence in 1964 on the 24th of October. So this was our first president. And that was our second. He died not long ago. That was our third. That was our fourth. That was our fifth. He also died while in power. As you can see, Zambia, it's actually a country full of a lot of people. As you can see, we've been ruled by a white man before. And this is our current president, is actually Yedi Kalungu. Okay, as you can see, this is our coat of arms. Nigeria came and presented their coat of arms, and our motto for Zambia is One Zambia, One Nation. That means we are united. As you can see, we have a girl and boy. We believe in education. As you can see, there's a corn here and green. That means we have a lot of agriculture. As you can see, we have white, red. We have the zebra that represents unity. We have the eagle that represents freedom. Red actually represents the blood that was shed during independence. Okay, this is our flag. Eagle represents freedom. Green, agriculture. Red, the blood that was shaded. Then black people of Zambia. Then orange means minerals. We have a lot of minerals in Zambia. Copper, a lot. Okay, as you can see, this is our currency. In Ukraine, you call them grievings. In Zambia, it's kwacha. Kwacha, yes. These are actually our notes. As you can see, in all our notes, we have animals appearing on them. That means we have a lot of, we believe in tourism in Zambia. So if you want to come to Zambia, you can see a lot of animals. You can see lion, you can see impala, you can see a lot, you can see the eagle that represents freedom. And you can see, okay, I'll actually explain it later on the slide. And this is our coins. Okay. He talked about traditional ceremonies in Zambia, but we have a lot of ceremonies in Zambia. We have 72 languages and 72 tribes. So that means we have 72 ceremonies, but these are just some of the ceremonies. This ceremony is called Umutomboko ceremony. It's done by the Lozi people of Zambia. As you can see, they have an elephant on top of the boat. They have white, red, and this is their costume. This actually happens during rainy season. When it's raining, it's like their part of land is flooded. So that means their ceremony, they cross over the dry land. That's how they celebrate their ceremonies, because they come away from the place that's flooded to a dry land. Okay, this is the costume. Okay, this is another dance. Okay, this is another dance. He actually explained something. Franklin explained something about them. I can't explain further. Okay, this is actually the Nchwala ceremony. It's done by the people from the eastern part of Zambia. As you can see, this is their costume. Okay, this is also their costume for the Nchwala ceremony. As you can see, Okay, this is a ceremony done by actually the Bemba people. It's called Okusefe Pangwena. Okusefe Pangwena means celebrating on the crocodile. As you can see, it's the crocodile. Yes.
Yeah. No, me, I know this one.
Okay, this is another ceremony. Okay, this ceremony is called Umutomboko ceremony, and that's my ceremony dance. I come from this tribe, and this is our chief. It's actually
Show us some moves. Sure.
okay. It's actually done. Okay, this is the chief. So what happens while he's dancing is, as you can see, this man is carrying the reed. It's like a tail, and he has an axe. So what happens is, as the chief tends, it doesn't matter the person carrying it. If the chief tries to, like, if the person carrying the tail is not careful, if the chief tries to, like, cut the person, it's not the chief's problem, because the person carrying the tail should be careful. So the chief will try, and as you can see, he's trying to lift his hand, trying to dance. So he dances using those two. So if anything happens to the person behind, it doesn't matter. It's not his problem. So you have to be very careful. Okay, these are some of our traditional foods. Okay, this is the Shima Manka. Okay, but it's actually gotten from corn. Probably you saw the corn on our coat of arms. And this is fish. Okay, this is gravy and the rest. Then this is carpenter. It's small, tiny fish. Yes. Okay, these are actually caterpillars. You know butterfly? No, kak. The early stage of a butterfly. Pupa. Da. They actually eat that. Okay, the next slide. Yeah, it's dry.
Is this sweet?
It's very tasty. If you want some, I can bring some for you.
Eat it alone. Don't worry.
Okay, these are actually some. This is what the most thing we produce in Zambia is copper. I come from a town where we produce copper. It's the most richest town, don't worry.
I know.
So if you want to come there, you can actually visit. This is copper. We actually supply a lot of countries with copper. China, we have a lot of Chinese people in my country, and they actually get our copper. Next slide. Okay, these are just some of the things, some of the minerals that we have in Zambia. Okay. Okay. This is actually the Victoria Falls. It's in the southern part of Zambia. It's actually called Victoria Falls. In history, we have Dr. David Livingstone. He's actually the person that named Zambia, and Victoria is actually, it's a name that comes from Queen